Come on, I gotta climb these. Climb the vines, jeez. I don't know what it is. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I like it. I like it a lot. No game has really captured me the way this one did. Even though Majora's Mask is by far, in a way, my favorite Zelda game, and in my eyes, way better than this one, no game will ever capture me the way this one did. No game ever has since. I tend to link the games that I play and how I play them with certain times in my life and how I feel at that time. I was happy playing this game. I was a very happy person. My life was going really good. And so I correlate that happiness with this, which is my nostalgia factor, is I was happy. So, honestly, there's nothing else I can say about that. Because it was just fun. This game was just a lot of fun. Like, I mean, I'm to the point where I can talk over this game. Tomb Raider is such a hard series to record because I'm trying to talk over a game that I have never played before. So, snoring, mumble, mumble. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around. Alright, Father Dad. Oh, yawning. Why am I yawning? I'm so sorry. That's so unprofessional. Let's go get caught by a guard. Cool. I don't know. This game's fun. Me and my friend, the one that I actually played the game with, when he was walking me through it all, he, come on, I don't really care. Fine, I'll read it. Hey, your clothes! They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Dot 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 dot. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Melon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee-hee. Oh, yeah. If you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Tee-hee. Cool. So, I think now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sit here. Wait for this egg to hatch. Because waiting for eggs to hatch is fun. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to think of the reason why I really, really like this game. But it's just a multitude? Multitude? One of those words. There's many reasons. Many combined reasons why I really, really like this game. It's simple. There's not that big of a learning curve. The biggest thing you need to learn is daytime changes here, but not in there. That's it. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory, and I like that. Games should be simple, and then pick up the challenge. Games should be simple enough to the point where they can be challenging without having to increase a difficulty. Increase, what is it? Oh, jeez. Well, without having to decrease your life meter and increase your opponent's life meter. Blah, blah. See, I'm doing it again. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You look at games like Call of Duty nowadays. When you put the game on a different difficulty, what happens? The higher you go in difficulty, the lower your health is. Or, the more health your opponent has. This game, there was one difficulty setting, and that really was not named for it. It was just the game. It really... Honestly, I'm not even sure how to describe this. I know what I'm trying to say, and I realize I'm stumbling over my own words. There was no difficulty level It was just, you had a game, you learned the basic functions right at the beginning in the first hour, and then you were off. And it got progressively harder because the enemies got smarter. They got a little bit harder to defeat because you had to realize, oh, I have to do this. But it was all pretty simple, still the same. You were able to figure it out all on your own without any kind of walkthrough or guide or anything of the sort. It wasn't hard. It just was... It was fun. Ganon, simplest boss fight in any game ever. But the most intense boss fight that you'll ever understand. It's crazy. Guys, oh my god, okay. This game is so ingrained in my head. I just went to the graveyard and picked up a shield, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was just talking. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. I need to learn the Zelda's Lullaby. I don't know. This game is fun. It's a lot of fun. The best friend that I had, which I tried to tell this a little bit earlier, sorry, kind of cut myself off with Melan. Best friend I had that was walking me through that. Me and him are going to make a movie from this game. We're going to do that. And we know it'll be great because we're just the hugest fans of this game, of this universe. We were going to break it up into 2 parts. The first part being your first 3 dungeons. And the second part being when you're a teenager. You know, the rest of the game on to Ganon. We felt like splitting it up right there at Phantom Ganon. You know, the end of the Forest Temple. And then doing the second movie from that point on. We weren't sure. We're still discussing it. We have so many plans. We have an entire timeline drawn out. We have the script started. This game means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to a lot of people. And that's why I feel it would translate... This game would translate so well to a movie. It just... It's uncanny. Because this is basically your typical fairy tale story. You know, the underdog, the one that nobody believes in, or in this case actually, the one that everybody believes in, has to overcome so many things and so many triumphs. And he saves the world. You don't get that in games much anymore. You really don't. You get really complex stories. Sometimes it's really easy to go back to simple. Sometimes really simple actually does work. But people are so afraid to try it because they're afraid of what that review will say. They're afraid of what people will say about their game. And you don't need to be afraid of that, honestly. I got a chicken! Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. This story's really simple, and it would translate very well to a movie story. It would transfer really, really well to a television, actually. Sort of in the sense of Pokemon, you know, where there is a set plot line that he has to follow, but he can take so many little side adventures on the way. It'd be perfect. And actually, that kind of, what you want to call it? That kind of... Oh gosh, I'm yawning again. That kind of format with a television series where it's 20-minute intervals or 45 minutes, depending on your network and what they give you, would be perfect for Majora's Mask. Mainly due to all the side quests you have in Majora's Mask, all the little details, all the fun things you can do besides that main story, and you top it off, you end it with the finale of the entire carnival. You have one last final episode, and that's everybody celebrating the carnival. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. It just makes sense. When IGN revealed that trailer, I can see why so many people got so upset. It looked great. It looked like amazing. And it made sense. It made so much sense to so many people. So many people want it. So many people still want that. It's not going to happen. Mainly due to Hollywood being Hollywood and video game movies tending to be shunned, actually. But, alright, we're gonna wake up the dad. But the amount of character, the amount of pride and sophistication in this game, and the amount of heart, it would just be perfect. And I feel like being as big of fans as we are, we would do real justice to it. So, I don't know. I'm Talon. Okay. Alright, I'm done talking you guys' ear off. I'm sorry. I just wasted like 2 episodes of this entire series doing that. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. We'll move on. We'll move on from that discussion. We might revisit it at a later time. I'm going to end with, I'm making a movie. It's a dream, but I want it. I feel like it's definitely plausible and very easily done, especially in this day and age, where any actor can do anything, and any actor wants to do anything as long as they're getting paid, and you can make a movie from scratch and have no money to your name at all, or you can go ahead and pull a Clerks and do what Kevin Smith did, you know, sell all your things so you can publish an actual movie. I don't know. Ideas in my head are always awesome to have. I feel like this game would be perfect as a movie. So that's what I'm going to end on. We might revisit that topic later. But for now, we're going to focus on trying to get into the castle and seeing where that takes us as soon as we meet the princess. Yay! Alright. Push. 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 Gonna climb on top, gonna hop along. Da 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 da.